South Africans prepare for more rolling blackouts. The launch of the SMA Technology Solar Inverter Factory will take place in Cape Town tomorrow. Now, with the current spate of power cuts, it seems like the input of independent energy suppliers will soon be vital in keeping the lights on. Now, joining us today from Cape Town to talk a little bit more about how South Africa can benefit from solar energy is SMA CEO Torsten Ronger. Very good morning to you, Torsten. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning. Thank you.
It seems like the launch of this inverter factory comes at just the right time. Just tell us what will happen exactly tomorrow at this launch.
Well, SMA, as the world market leader for solar inverters, will open its Cape Town factory tomorrow. The Deputy Minister of the DTI has confirmed his attendance. Premier of the Western Cape, Helen Zille, and the Provincial Minister, Alan Winde, will be there to officially inaugurate it and basically get a tour of the factory, look at the production, the test center, and the solar academy that the production will have as well.
Tell us about solar inverters. They are system managers, intelligent system managers, really. Tell us, what can they do and how exactly will they help in supplying energy?
Certainly. A solar inverter basically is the brain of a solar system. It converts DC current that is produced by solar modules, which are basically on a roof or on a ground-mounted system, into AC current, which then will be fed into the electricity grid. Solar inverters actually are sophisticated devices. They have grid management functions, and they can greatly contribute to stabilizing the energy grid. And what you have to take into account that a high quality and a reliable inverter is key to the energy yield that you want to produce with a solar system.
How much more energy can you get out of a system by using this inverter then?
Well, basically, it depends on the location in South Africa and the type of solar modules you use. You could say that one of the inverters that we will produce in Cape Town would basically cater for 2,000 megawatt hours per year of clean energy. And basically it will then power, 75 megawatt power plant would enable power for 33,000 homes.
South Africa right now, we're battling a little bit with our power grid. What are the opportunities for independent power producers in South Africa right now, and how do you see them make a contribution to the grid to alleviate the stresses that we're going through?
Well, firstly, the government actually took the right actions a few years ago to implement the Renewable Energy Independent Power Producer Program, and it is a success. We have seen many solar power plants come online, and there is a huge potential for solar in South Africa. I mean, I am from Germany originally. Germany is or used to be the largest solar market in the world, and ironically or incidentally, South Africa has double the solar irradiation than Germany, and it seems that it would be a no-brainer to use solar to provide stable, clean, and emission-free energy for South Africa.
For the world, really. But why is the technology not taking off at the rate of at the pace that it should globally? It can really help us clean up our act on a sort of global platform.
Well, it does. I mean, the costs for solar electricity came down dramatically during the last 5 years, and governments have taken great initiatives to actually implement solar in the energy mix. South Africa, as I said, has done the first steps to do that, and we believe that there is much more upside potential to do it as well in South Africa. And the government simply needs to be bold and make a leap ahead and say, okay, we will actually have more independent power producers quickly to stabilize the grid and feed renewable or solar energy into the electricity grid.
Finally, I understand that the SMA factory also houses a solar academy in Cape Town. What type of work does the academy do?
Yes. In a nutshell, it transfers skills and technology to South African installers, engineering, procurement, and construction companies, distributors, basically our customers. We will offer theoretical and practical training on solar systems, grid-connected, off-grid systems, and so-called fuel-safe systems, where a solar system actually offsets the diesel consumption of a genset. And this will basically all take place every 4 weeks here in Cape Town. The first training will be in January, and I'm delighted that Eskom actually will send roughly 20 people to attend this first training.
Well, thank you very much for joining us. That's the CEO of SMA, who is a solar technology company. Well, they're having a big launch of an inverter in Cape Town that will increase the yield in solar energy here in South Africa. And boy, it seems like we need it a lot. With the rolling blackouts, load shedding, whatever you want to call it, here in South Africa, is making life at times rather difficult, doesn't it?